What up, YouTube? This is Mr. Royce Media. I'm doing a little live stream. And on this live stream, I want to talk about fallacy of TRADCON thinking. Well, we know the term TRADCON refers to gentlemen who they espouse traditional conservative values. So, that's with the nuclear family. The man is the head of the household, pays all the bills. His wife is his, and only his, and so forth and so on. And you know me, I'm pretty much a whatever you feel you need to do to get through this life, then that's what you do. I don't. I'm not one to necessarily. I'm not going to shit on what these guys think necessarily, but what I wanted to do was to point out this TRADCON, the fallacy of the TRADCON way of thinking, because flip off the dumbass truck driver. Anyway, wanted to point out the fallacy in the traditional conservative way of thinking, because knowing what I know about history, and particularly in the Black American community, that what's considered traditional and conservative is really anything but. It's basically it's a fairy tale, and it's been a fairy tale for a long time. The reason I say this is because that thing, the nuclear family thing with certain values that the so-called neo-TRADCONs are espousing, that Black society has always had things that deviated from it. From those values, and we've been back in the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, and even further back. The reason I bring this up is because recently I had a chance to speak to several older gentlemen who are in their high 90s, close to 100, which I'm coming to quite a few. I have a cousin myself who's 102 years old, so I do have occasion to speak to older people, and what I'm learning talking to these older people who are pretty much clear-minded, a lot of what we call traditional conservative values regarding sex and family structure and stuff. It's a lot like it is now. You had some people that followed it. You had some people that didn't. I found out that, quite a few these older people were swingers back in the day. That's something. If you have an old person in your family, a lot of y'all might not like to think about them in sexual behaviors and activities, but the truth is that they participated in stuff like partner swapping, swinging, the free love revolution, different things like that. So that existed. We know divorce existed, and we know talking to some of those people, there are some of them that have been married more than once, for different reasons. I have relatives in my family. I have a couple of relatives who have gone on to the cosmos with the ancestors, but I have two older relatives who were responsible for 125 children that came directly from them. So they were a couple of Johnny Appleseeds between the two of them. So you have those behaviors going. So you had a lot of baby mommyism, you had a lot of Johnny Appleseed, different things like that. So you have that, obviously, as far as homosexual behavior, that has always been around and that has existed. So that's something we don't even need to go into. There's always been some stepfather behavior that has taken place. We also know that there's sexual deviancies such as child molesting and stuff that has occurred throughout history. You have movies like Color Purple, different stuff like that have touched on different instances of deviant sexual behavior in the past. So it's not like this stuff never existed. And the TRADCON way of thinking is to go back to an era where this stuff didn't exist, which is fallacious because it always has existed, always has. So the thing is, rather than espouse a traditional conservative mindset or traditional conservative values, how about just espousing what the lifestyle and mindset that best works for you, and kind of get away from that traditional conservative way. And furthermore, when you think about traditional conservative, it's very different depending on what race or culture you're talking to. And likely, if you're a black American, you're not going to fit into the traditional conservative values and lifestyle of people of other races. So, you really have to take a closer look at what you're calling traditional conservative, and you really have to figure out who are you actually doing this for? Are you doing this for yourself? Are you doing this for people that really don't have any control over? So you're trying to satisfy appearances or something? That's important, Anyway, as I said before, I really don't believe. I believe that the TRADCON way of thinking is largely a fallacy because other things have existed that have always existed that deviate from that, and it had a presence in Black America. It's very interesting to sit there and talk to people who give you historical accounts of different things that they were involved in, different things that they've seen, different things that were going on in the past. They're saying that there's nothing new under the sun. I believe that. That's something I'm even when you talk about polygamy, stuff like that, it has always existed. It has always existed in the Black community, in Black America. It'll never go away. It's just evolved in a different direction right now for most people, and it's something that actually needs to be really examined out in the open and talk about the non-judgmental, non-fascist type manner. We'll talk about it. You got men who deal with multiple women. Anyway, let's get it out in the open. Let's talk about it. You have women who deal with multiple men. And let's get it out in the open. Let's talk about it. Let's remove a lot of the shame of it and deal with it as it is what it is. Get away from that as Abrahamic religious thinking, because it's dumb shit. And when you really examine history as a whole, you had a few people spoken on some stuff that their own issues and problems that they were dealing with that they didn't talk about, you know. So it's time to get a lot of that stuff out there. That's all I'm saying. Get it out and open. Let's talk about it in a non-judgmental manner. See what the pros and cons. See how it fits into modern society. The thing with the LGBT, the alphabet group, is that they got a lot of stuff out in the open by force, and hey, it is what it is, and they push their agendas, I think other people need to push their agendas as well. I think the polyamory community needs to push their agendas. TRADCON, they have an agenda that they push. I think everybody needs to figure out what works best for them, all in all. Anyway, Mr. Royce, Mr. Media, you guys want to talk about some stuff, then talk about it. And we'll chop it up. Y'all have a good one. Peace.